Hi everyone, today's video is going to be on what do you do with your petunias when they start getting long and lanky. How do you cut them back? How do you identify where the seeds are? What's the correct way to pinch back your petunia flowers when they're all said and done? So we're going to go outside right now and we're going to get started. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to like this video, give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And let's get going. So these are the petunias I saved from seed. Look at all the different colors. Aren't they pretty? Now I have some that I'm going to show you how I trim them back when they get too long. You see those down there? They're getting really close to wanting to touch the ground. I'm going to show you how you can trim them back to kind of keep them going fuller through the summer months. Okay, you can see here how long it's gotten, and they get kind of straggly. You can see that, right? So what you can do, and this goes for in pots, in baskets, anything, you know, if you want to take your petunias and get them to grow a little fuller. Honestly, it don't look really that bad, but since they're going to be touching the ground pretty soon, I would just as soon get them cut back. Okay, so take them back as far as you want. Basically, for me, I would like to take them all the way back here, and what you'll need to do is where there's, you can see these two leaves here, right? See those two leaves? See the joint right here? Just cut right above it, just like that. So then I have all this here I can just put in my compost. So let's just take and trim up a little bit more. This one here, I wouldn't mind just cutting it all the way back. Again, you got the two main leaves. And there, and here you have a stem that goes out like so. Just cut right above that stem. Taking that completely off. Here's another one. Looks pretty straggly, doesn't it? They kind of get that way, especially in the summertime. So I'm just going to cut that one off too. Sometimes I'll even cut these side ones off. Here's a really long one. I'm going to take it way back. And now you can see how even that looks. And it should be sending out some side shoots right where you cut your petunia. Now some of these I just going to keep cutting. They just get so lanky. This turned out to be a really pretty color, didn't it? I have all different colors with the seed I collected, and that is why it is so fun to collect seed from petunias. Look at this one. This is kind of what the original plant looked like. It was similar to this. Very pretty. These are staying a little fuller. This one has just really got sprawly. This petunia, this burgundy petunia, is just more of a trailer. It's trailing more, a little bit more. So you can do as much cutting as you like. It's not going to hurt the plant at all. It's going to improve your plant, believe it or not. And it's going to be bringing in more side shoots. It's going to be creating a fuller plant, and that's kind of what you like. But isn't that pretty? But yeah, just put these in your compost bin when you're done. It'll be fine. A lot of these, as you can see, are done already. I don't pinch them off or anything, but if you want, you can pinch these all the way back. You want to take this whole area. This area right here produces the seed. It's up to you if you want to. I normally don't even mess with it. It will just keep blooming. Sometimes they don't, so if you want to deadhead them, get those off of there, you sure can do that. It makes the plant actually look a little nicer too. So I just take and go just like so and pull them all the way off. Some people just pull this section off. That's not correct. If you want so the plant isn't producing seed and putting more power into making flowers, you want to take that seeded area off as well. Okay, you're going to see here, like this one right here, seed head coming. It's forming right there. This is going to produce some seeds, so that's always fun too. Sometimes I have noticed I'm going to have this thing blooming, and also it's going to be setting seed on the plant as well. It does it all at once. This thing looked better maybe a couple weeks ago, but if I do some work on it and I clean it up a little bit, it's going to keep producing. I'd like to see a little more blooms in here, but I believe they're going to come. I'm going to take you out to around the gardens now, and I am going to show you from the seeds I collected on this two couple plants last year, all the different colors. This one's just a beauty. This one's really pretty. So look at these right here. Can you see? It's done blooming. There's the blossom, all dried out. Here is where the seeds form, right here. You'll see that within your plant. Or there's going to be some blooming on the plant. There's also going to be some done blooming and ready to seed. Let's open one. This one is dry already. Oh boy. Look at all of these little seeds. See, we're going to have dried ones on your plant. You're going to have blooming power still. And then you're going to have a bunch of little petunia seeds, which is crazy already. But that is how it is on petunias. That could be why the plant isn't quite as full and blooming right now, because it's actually setting seed on some areas of the plant. But look at all those. Normally don't collect them this early. I like to collect them later, but I could collect these already for next year. So with that seed I saved last year, these are the colors I got. Look at that. This one's got a little more creamy color, and then we got the burgundy, and this is kind of what it looked. This one is what it really kind of looked like. It had a little more burgundy in it, but isn't that pretty? So I got all different kinds this year just from that seed I saved on that one plant. So that was really, really fun to do, and they germinated really, really well too. So, you know, it's something you can do in the fall. You save them petunia seeds, or just, it's so much fun to do. And then sometimes you just don't know the colors that you're going to get because they cross these with different cultivars. You're just going to get different colors sometimes. So I just wanted to show you some out that I just planted in the garden. I like to plant right in the soil. I don't have to water as much. And I just enjoy it this way a little better. But you can see how pretty those have become. Very pretty. And I planted quite a few of them. I do also have some straight pink ones. These were from some of the pink ones the seed I saved last year. And look how light those are. So they're just all different, aren't they? Coming from the same plant last year, but they're just producing some different flowers. Look at this one. Now that's a little bit different, isn't it? Here there's more white on the plant than the burgundy. So again, isn't that interesting? And then over here we have more yellow. So that is very, very fun. Here's one with more pink. It's more of a candy stripe. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then over here we got some darker ones. Is this all the same plant? No, I put several in a hole. So I got a different effect. I got some light pink with white striping. And then we have some darker color here, which is just gorgeous. So since we had a pretty good rain, the way to spruce up your flower pots are just to trim back your petunias, pull off the ones that are pretty much done. Like for instance, again, this one's done. If you have time and you want to do it, you can go through your plant and pull these all the way off. Again, make sure you get that green section right here that will have the seed that grows right down, right in the lower part of the flower. Okay, that is where the seed will come in. But this is really easy to do. It does make your plants look better. Sometimes there's some varieties nowadays that do not need to be deadheaded, but honestly, you're still going to have some of this that doesn't look so good. And if you have time, you can just get rid of it. So you can be looking for seeds where the blossoms are done. Right there's where the seeds are starting. Right here is where the seeds are starting. Very easy to identify. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and now you know how to correctly deadhead your petunia plants. You can take a nice big branch and cut them down. If they're getting too lanky, you can take them off. And right here, sometimes you can just break them off. Look what I just did there. Look at that. Just get rid of it. Just appreciate a thumbs up on this video. It helps me grow my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my videos, go ahead and do that right now. Hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I have new content coming on my garden channel.